Hello students, in this video we are going to see the our Tiruvallur University's Foundation English paper BLE 30 Unit 2 4th Poetry, The Professor. It was written by Nisim Eligal, and let me give you the Tamil explanation first. இந்த போயம் வந்து பேராசிரியர் தனக்குள்ளேயே பேசிக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு பேச்சா அமைஞ்சிருக்கு. அப்புறம் இந்த போயம்ல வேலையிலிருந்து ஓய்வு பெற்ற புவியியல் பேராசிரியர் என்று தன்னை அறிமுகப்படுத்திக் கொள்றாரு இந்த போயட்டு. தன்னை பற்றி ஒரு பழைய மாணவனிடம் பேராசிரியர் பேசி கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அவர் வேலையிலிருந்து ஓய்வு பெற்ற போதிலும் அவர் ஆரோக்கியமான நிலையில் இருப்பதாகவும் கூறுகிறார். அவர் மனைவியை இழந்து மறுதாரம் கொள்ளாதவர். அவருடைய குழந்தைகள் அனைவரும் வாழ்க்கையில நல்ல நிலையில் இருப்பதாக பெருமைப்பட்டு சொல்றாரு. பேராசிரியரின் ஒரு மகன் விற்பனை மேலாளராகவும் இன்னொரு மகன் வங்கி மேலாளராகவும் இருக்கிறார். அவர்கள் மோட்டார் வண்டிகள் வைத்திருக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் சில குடும்பங்களில் வாழ்க்கையில் நல்ல நிலையில் இல்லாத நிலையில் இருக்கிறது. பேராசிரியரின் மகள்களாகிய சரளாவும் டரலாவும் நல்ல இடத்தில் திருமணம் செய்து வைத்திருப்பதாக சொல்றாரு. பேராசிரியர் ஷேத் அவருக்கு 11 பேர குழந்தைகள் உள்ளனர். பேராசிரியர் அடிக்கடி வெளியே செல்வது கிடையாது. ஆனால் அவருடைய உடல் நலம் பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருப்பதாக கூறப்படுகிறது. ஆனால் அவருக்கு சில வேதனை தரும் பலவீனங்களும் இருப்பதாக கூறுகிறார். நீரிழிவு நோய், இரத்த அழுத்தம், மாரடைப்பு போன்ற கொடிய நோய்களால் பேராசிரியர் பாதிக்கப்படவில்லை. இந்த நோய்கள் எதுவுமே அவருக்கு கிடையாது. பேராசிரியர் இளமையில் நல்ல பழக்க வழக்கங்களில் இருந்ததனால் இன்றும் அவர் நல்ல ஆரோக்கியத்துடனும் இருக்கிறார். தன்னுடைய பேச்சை கவனமாக கேட்டுக்கொண்டிருக்கும் பழைய மாணவனும் நல்ல உடல் நலத்துடன் இருப்பதை அறிந்து பேராசிரியர் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறார். இப்பொழுது அவருக்கு 69 வயதாகிறது. அவர் 100 வயது வரை வாழ்வதாக எதிர்பார்க்கின்றார். ஸோ இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு தமிழ் எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன். லெட் அஸ் பாஸ் ஆன் டு the poetry with as usual with the author introduction. Nisim Eligal is an Indian poet writing in English. He was born in 1924. After working as a journalist, he began to write poetry. His work has been well received in England and America, where he has been asked to teach and lecture. Among his volumes may be mentioned A Time to Change, The Unfinished Man, The Exact Name, and 60 poems. These are all the works of the author. His poems are inspired by the modern spirit and use the latest techniques, but they are not so complicated and obscure as some of the poems of Eliot, Arden, and Dylan Thomas. So he seems to write purposefully, making his poetry a criticism of life. He died in the year 2004. Now let us see about the poetry. It is relevant to refer to another poem written by Nisim Eligal in the context of appreciating his poem, The Professor. The title of that poem is Very Indian Poem in Indian English. This poem can also be given that description as it satirizes that variety of English called Indian English. The theme of the poem has Indian flavor as it pictures a meeting of a retired professor and one of his former students. This is the theme of this poem. The poem is in the form of a dramatic dialogue. The professor is the narrator and the student is the listener. The narrator mentions that the listener replies to some of the queries. But there is no proper dialogue, and so the poem falls in the category of a monologue. The most striking feature of the poem is the abundance of expressions which are peculiar to Indian English, that sound odd and humorous. Goodbye Party for Miss Pushpa T.S. This is a poem's name, is another poem by Nizam Erigal, in which the poet makes the humorous use of Indianism with a view to holding them to ridicule. So this is about the poetry. Now let us pass on to the paraphrase of the poetry. From lines 1 to 5, the poem starts with a question. Remember me? I am Professor Sheth. Once I taught you geography. Now I am retired, though my health is good. My wife died some years back. By God's grace, all my children are well settled in life. So these 5 lines explains the poem is in a monologue. The narrator introduces himself as a retired geography professor, and he is talking to one of his former students. The professor's name is Sheth. He says that though he has retired, his health is in good condition. He is a widower, and he boasts that his children are well settled in life. So these are the 1 to 5 lines explanation. Let us pass on to the 6 to 13 lines. 6th line is, one is sales manager. This is the poetic lines. One is sales manager. One is bank manager. Both have cars. Others also doing well, though not so well. Every family must have black sheep. Sarala and Tarala are married. Their husbands are very nice boys. You won't believe, but I have 11 grandchildren. This is the poetic lines. Let us see the explanation of these lines. One of his sons is sales manager. The other one is a bank manager. They have cars, but some are doing well. It happens to in some families. His daughters' names are Sarala and Tarala. Both are married to the good boys. Professor Sheth has some 11 grandchildren. This is the explanation to the above lines. Let us pass on to the 14th to 20th line. The poetic lines are, how many issues you have? 3. That is good. These are days of family planning. I am not against. We have to change with the times. Whole world is charging. In India also, we are keeping up. Our progress is progressing. Old values are going. New values are coming. Everything is happening with leaps and bounds. This is the poetic lines. That is the 14th to 20th line. Let us see the explanation of these lines. He asks his former student about the number of children he has. He is happy to know that he has observed family planning and has 3 children. The professor is not against family planning, though he has not practiced it. It is advisable to fall in line with the changing world. India also has to keep the momentum of change according to the place and time. Old values are replaced by new ones. India has registered some progress. These are the explanations of those lines. Let us pass on to the 21 to 27. The poetic lines are, I am going out rarely, now and then. Only this is price of old age. But my health is okay. Usual aches and pains. No diabetes, no blood pressure, no heart attack. This is because of sound habits in youth. How is your health keeping? Nicely. I am happy for that. This is the poetic lines. Let us see the explanation of these lines. The narrator admits that he is not going out frequently due to the infirmity of age. But it cannot be said that his health is not satisfactory. He has only some minor debility which causes some ache or pain. He is not affected by any serious diseases like diabetes, blood pressure or any heart attack. His good health is the result of keeping healthy habits in his youth. He is happy to know that the listener's health also satisfactory. So this is it. So let us pass on to the 28 to 35, fifth line. This year I am 69 and hope to score a century. You were so thin like stick. Now you are man of weight and consequence. That is good joke. If you are coming again this side by chance, visit please my humble residence also. I am living just on opposite house backside. This is the poetic lines. Let us see the explanation of these lines. The professor is now aged 69 and this rate he hopes to reach his 100th year. His former student was very lean while studying in the college. Now he has put on weight. The professor says that it indicates his status in society. The professor invites him to come to his house if he comes that way. He gives proper direction as to the location of his house, saying that it is at the back of opposite house. So the poem is over. So by this way, the poet explains his life history very briefly and in a beautiful manner. So this is the poem, The Professor. Thank you. Thank you one and all.